Have you ever thrown a boomerang? It's fascinating how it circles back to you, isn't it? This phenomenon is quite similar to the concept of karma. Picture this: a man, let's call him John, once cheated his business partner out of a lucrative deal. He basked in his ill-gotten gains, oblivious to the seeds of deceit he'd sown. As time passed, John began to suffer in his personal life. His relationships crumbled, his health deteriorated, and his prosperity faded away. It seemed like the universe was conspiring against him, but was it really? Or was it simply the echo of his past actions catching up with him? This, my friends, is a vivid illustration of karma in action. Just like a boomerang, our actions often come back to us in ways we least expect. This is the first law of karma, the law of cause and effect. Imagine standing on a mountaintop and shouting out loud. What do you hear back? An echo, right? This is the second law of karma, the law of creation. This law tells us that our life situations are not just random events. They are not mere coincidences. They are, in fact, a result of our own creation. What we give, we receive. What we sow, we reap. Every thought, every action, every decision we make is like a ripple in the water, creating an impact, creating an echo in the universe. We are the architects of our own reality. We are the creators of our own destiny. Our circumstances are merely the reflection of our own actions, our own choices. They are the echo of what we have sent into the universe. Our life is like an echo. It reflects what we send into the universe. Ever thrown a stone in a calm lake? Noticed how the ripples spread far and wide? This is the third law of karma, the law of humility. It's the beautiful truth that our actions, thoughts, and words ripple out into the universe, affecting not just our lives, but those around us too. Imagine, if you will, your life as a peaceful lake. Every action you take, every word you utter, is like a pebble thrown into that lake. If you've ever watched a stone break the surface of a still pond, you've seen how it sends out ripples, extending far beyond the point of impact. This is the essence of the law of humility. When we accept our faults and choose to change, we're throwing a positive stone into our lake. This stone causes ripples of change, spreading positivity, growth, and transformation throughout our lives. Like ripples in a lake, humility and acceptance have far-reaching positive consequences. Life is like an invisible classroom, with lessons tailor-made for us. This is the fourth law of karma, the law of growth. Personal growth is a fascinating concept, yet it's often misunderstood. We tend to believe that change should happen externally, in our surroundings. However, the truth is quite different. The most profound changes occur within us. Imagine if we shift our focus from trying to alter the world around us, to altering ourselves. The real change begins when we start embracing our flaws, tackling our fears, and breaking our own barriers. This is when we truly start to grow. Yet, it's important to remember, growth doesn't mean becoming someone else. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves. It's about understanding our strengths and weaknesses, our passions and fears, and using them to our advantage. The world is our classroom, and we are here to learn and grow. Every action, every thought, every word carries a cosmic responsibility. This is the fifth law of karma, the law of responsibility. It's like looking into a mirror. What we project into the universe reflects back to us. Our actions and thoughts, whether positive or negative, are mirrored in the events of our lives. This cosmic mirror doesn't lie. It doesn't distort the truth. It reflects only what we present to it. If we act with kindness, we'll experience kindness. If we harbor anger, we'll find ourselves in situations that provoke anger. We are the architects of our reality. We are the painters of our life's canvas. We are the authors of our life's narrative. Our actions and thoughts are the brushstrokes and the words that shape our world. We are responsible for what we are in life. Nothing in the universe operates in isolation. This is the sixth law of karma, the law of connection. Picture the universe as a vast, intricately woven tapestry. Each thread represents an event, an action, a decision. And these threads, they don't exist independently. They intertwine, they intersect, they influence one another. In the grand scheme, our past, present, and future are not separate entities. They're interconnected. The decisions you made yesterday directly impact your today. And your choices today will undoubtedly shape your tomorrow. Every laughter, every tear, every triumph, every failure, they're all interconnected in the grand tapestry of your life. And it's not just about your life. Your actions, your energy, they reverberate through the universe, touching lives you may never know about. So remember, every action matters, every decision counts. Because in the end, Every step leads us to the next step. Ever noticed how a laser beam can cut through steel? That's the power of focus. This is the seventh law of karma, the law of focus. Imagine your mind as a powerful laser beam. When it's scattered, it can light a room, but when it's focused, it can cut through the toughest obstacles. The same principle applies to our values and actions. When we scatter our attention across many values, our actions become diluted, losing their potency. But when we choose to focus on one value and align our actions accordingly, we become a force to be reckoned with. It's like tuning a radio. There's a lot of noise out there, but when you tune into one station, you receive clear, undistorted music. Similarly, when we focus on one value, our actions become clear and undistorted, leading us towards success. And so remember, our focus drives our actions. Each one of us is a part of the divine presence that manifests through all existence. This is the last law of karma, the law of presence. This profound law implores us to live in the here and now, to be fully engaged in the present moment, rather than being lost in the past or anxious about the future. Just as a river can't reverse its course, we can't change the past. And just as we can't predict the path of the wind, we can't control the future. So why not embrace the now? By focusing on the present, we align ourselves with the universe, recognizing and accepting things as they are, not as we wish them to be. This is not a passive acceptance, but a conscious choice to live fully and authentically in the present. This is the essence of the law of presence. Remember, the present is not just a point in time, it's a state of being. The present is all we have. Now that we've understood these laws, let's see how they all come together. Picture this, each law of karma, a unique instrument, and together they form the Grand Symphony of life. The Boomerang Effect, our actions returning to us, is the strong, steady drumbeat, the echo in the universe, our words reverberating as the haunting melody. The ripple effect, our influence spreading, the delicate strumming of a harp. The invisible classroom, our lessons learned, the insightful piano keys, the cosmic responsibility. Our duty to the universe, the commanding brass section, the universal connection, our ties to others, the harmonious strings, the law of focus, our concentrated energy, the soaring woodwinds. And finally, the divine presence, our spiritual guide, the subtle yet profound choir. Together, they create a beautiful, complex, and harmonious piece. Remember, our actions are the notes we play in this grand symphony of life. Play them well, and life will play a beautiful melody back to you.